So then it was like, okay, once you do that, you pay your security deposit, your first month's rent, we'll release the lockbox and you'll be able to get your keys. And this is where things started to go downhill. Right here at this moment. Y'all, forgive me if I look a mess, but honestly, I don't even care right now. Last night, I was just scammed out of $5,230. $5,230. I saw a house on Realtor.com. I'm looking for a house to rent. I have 2 kids now. I want my own backyard to have dogs. I saw a house on Realtor.com. I reached out to so many houses. I don't even remember when I reached out to this house. Somebody texted me saying I inquired about their property. Everything looked great. Okay, cool. Missouri City, not far from where I live. All right, bet. Went out there to go see the house after work. I get there. The landlord ain't even there, which he never told me ahead of time that he wasn't going to be there. So let's not forget that. So I get there. I see that it's an open door brokerage. If nobody knows what open door brokerage, it's a platform where people can sell their property or buy property, and you don't have to physically be there or hire a physical realtor to be there to show your property and do all of that. It's like almost like how when you get an Airbnb and you got to type in the numbers and then it lets you in and unlocks the doors, or you type in a number and you get the keys out of a lockbox. That's the same way they got it set up. So you type in your numbers and it opens up the doors for you. You know what I'm saying? It unlocks the doors for you temporarily so you can get in there, you can tour the house. So we went in, we toured the house, we walked around. I'm like, oh, okay, if I couldn't get in the house, then I would feel like it's not legitimate. But because we got in the house, we did a whole tour and all of that, I'm like, gotta be legitimate. Gotta be legitimate. The second red flag. I'm gonna say the second red flag. The second red flag was that when you get to the house, it was a sign in the yard that said, it was a sign on the door that said, this house is not for rent, it's for sale. So I'm like, okay, it says it's not for rent, it's for sale. He said, I've been trying to sell my house for a while and I've been having problems with selling it. It's been on the market for almost a year, so I decided to take it off the market and just fill it and rent it and get a tenant, fill it with a tenant. Okay, that makes sense. I got a neighbor where I live at now where he was trying to sell his house. He couldn't sell it, so he had to try to, you know what I'm saying? He put it on the market to be rented. And now he has tenants that live in his house right across this way. So I know that's possible. So I'm like, okay, all right. It's not for sale. You're going to take it off the market. Okay, cool. But we in the house. Like, I genuinely felt like if I'm able to get inside this house and tour this house, it's legitimate. Because
Yeah, it's wow. This is it's starting off crazy, but yeah, we gotta like protect ourselves to the max these days. So any small thing that feels off, it we have to ask questions. We have to, get an understanding of it. Cause if I'm pulling up here, this house, they say I could possibly rent, but there's a sign on the door that says not for rent, but for sale. My question to the owner would be, well, why is this sign still here then? We can't just you can't take people's word for anything these days. You gotta fact check it. And it gotta sound like it gotta sound real. It gotta sound possible. Cause the way you answer that question, why is this sign still here? Could change everything for me. Because if it don't make sense, no, never mind. I don't need to rent here. I'm good. So
most of the time, they bullshit you. And they bullshit you by getting you to like basically saying like, oh, you get there, oh, we can't view inside the house, I have tenants. Or, oh, they'll give up an excuse where this is like, oh, okay, you got an actual open door brokerage account and you're doing tours and you're doing this and you're doing that. The nigga made it seem so real. He made it seem real. So as we in the house, after we tore the house, we're still standing in there. I'm on the phone with the man the whole time as I'm touring the house. We tore the house. He says, "Oh yeah, I'm like, well, I'm ready. I'm ready because I'm ready to move. My rush was because I wanted to move before my son's birthday. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be moved in before my son's birthday. My son's birthday is March 7th. So that was where my rushing was coming in. I was moving fast. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, if it's available, I'm going to do this application. If I get approved, how long does it take for you to get back to me? He said 30 minutes. I've had one place that allowed me, that I applied to, and they approved me literally within 30 minutes. One place before. So I'm like, okay, maybe you just do like a little basic generic background check or whatever. I don't got nothing on my background, so I'm not worried about it. You're approved. 30 minutes later, tells me I'm approved. Then says, oh, I got to pay security deposit and first and last month's rent. All right. On the thing, you told me first month's rent and a security deposit. Now you're saying last month's rent and security deposit. But once again, this is all terminology that's normally used. Last month's rent, security deposit. We all done heard that before when it come to renting, right? So I pay that money.
But again, this is another thing that doesn't align with the ad or what you saw. The ad on realtor.com says for rent. You come. His house is not for rent, it's for sale. You see that sign. That's different. Then he just asked for first month's rent and security on the ad for the for the house. But then he talk about first, last, and security. No. If he's the one selling it, or trying to rent it out, they should match. There shouldn't be a difference. We gotta pay attention to this stuff and don't just let people excuse it away, cause it don't make sense. It don't make sense. See, that's why my brain just asks questions all the time about everything until I get a full understanding of it. And it gets on my nerves sometimes because sometimes I be asking questions and I be thinking hard and I overthink everything for no reason. But sometimes it helps me because um it'll prevent me from being in situations like this just because how my brain works. I gotta understand everything. It's gotta make sense. Like you have to explain why these two things are different. You just have to explain that to me, and I have to have it make sense to me, or I just won't go through with it. It's just how my brain works. Let's go.
I'm sitting outside because he told me, I said, well, how soon can I get my keys? Before I even pay. He said, oh, the keys are in the lockbox at the front door. So once you pay, I can release it. We got a contract lease signed. You sign your lease, which I ended up doing. He sent the whole lease to me and I signed the lease and sent the shit back. Like a goofy. I sent it back. So then it was like, okay, once you do that, you pay your security deposit, your first month's rent. We'll release the lockbox and you'll be able to get your keys. And this is where things started to go downhill. Right here at this moment. This is where my gut and my heart started burning. My chest started burning, my heart, my gut. And I'm just like, bitch, I think you just got got. I think you just got got. I think you just got got. Oh, and let's not forget, after I sent the last month's rent and security deposit, he then told me that it was a $1,180 HOA fee. He said that covers a 12 months lease. He doesn't want people paying it monthly because he doesn't want it to fall behind. So he's making people pay the 12-month HOA fees all added up, which came up to $1,180. And yes, before you judge me, yes, I sent it. We listen and we don't judge. I sent it. I sent the 1180.
No, I'm gonna judge you because we need judgment, like for real. Like to sit back and say, "Oh, that's okay." The next person is gonna fall for that. The next person is gonna fall for that. Nobody does that. And was a HOA fee in the listing for this house when you read it? So you're coming to this house and the extra fees that add up to thousands of dollars is just all of a sudden he needs now? Why are we agreeing to that? That's very suspicious. A lot of times when somebody is scamming you, they don't stop until they've gotten everything they could get out of you. The easiest, because that's what they say, the easiest person to scam is somebody who's already been scammed. So they're gonna keep going. Oh, shoot! I told her, she had to pay last month's rent too. She fell for that. Oh shoot! Hey, you got an HOA fee to pay too. Yeah. Oh shoot! She paid the HOA fee. There's a garbage collection fee too. Like it's gonna keep going. That's what they do. They keep going until they get all they can out of you. Let's go.
Y'all, I don't never be quick to just pass out money like that. I'm tight. I'm tight with it. Because I'm a Capricorn. I'm about my money. I make my money. And I hold on to my money. But it's just like, we inside of this house right now. This could be ours. My daughter in here picking out a room. I'm here looking at the backyard, telling me what I'm going to do with the house and all this other stuff. Too good to be true. Too good to be true, because I sent that money, and once I sent that money, then all the excuses started to come in. Then it was the excuse on why the lockbox wasn't working. Then, I gotta release this person, I gotta do that. I ended up sitting up at that house for 3.5, almost 4 hours with my kids just to leave with no key. Sat there and thought about breaking in that house. I'm like, I done gave this man all this money. I'm finna to kick this door in and stay here until the wheels fall off, because y'all not finna play with me. But that's the thing. That's not his property. That's somebody else's property.
Yep.
And somebody else is going to take a loss from that. And I really don't believe in putting out bad, regardless of how justified you feel, because that always got to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I try to do right by people. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy that this is getting done to me. This is getting done to me. And the most craziest thing about it, I'm thinking because the man is a lenient landlord, which is probably why he take Chime, he take Cash App, he take Apple Pay. You know? No, the nigga scamming. I paid him on Cash App, y'all. I sent the money on Cash App. I actually had a homegirl back in Minnesota that used to pay her landlord on Cash App every month. And she was living in the house for 2 years. So it's like, it's not usual, not typical, but I didn't think that was like, okay, that's what told it off for me. I didn't think that. So I sent it. Now I gotta call Cash App in an hour or two. I gotta talk to them about this whole situation. And everybody that know Cash App don't like giving people their money back.
They don't.
But I got all the receipts. And I'm gonna post them on here. I got all the receipts. Y'all, I've cried since last night all the way to this morning, because it's not about the money. It's not about whether I can make it back or not. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about the principle. You took from me. You took from my kids. You know what I'm saying? You took from my family. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to get a better hustle out here. I get it. You just ate up on $5,000 off of somebody with 2 children. Okay, cool. If that make you feel better, cool. But
I don't know how people can live with themselves after doing this. I really don't. What I think happened is that guy posted a fake ad for a house that was on sale. And they were actually the ones contacting the actual owner of the house in order to get the code to tour the house. And they just playing like it's theirs. So I believe, because that code was sent from the real owner. The code for them to unlock the door was sent from the real owner. And this scammer had to get that code from the real owner. Somehow, some way. So this person should be able to get tracked down. And 9 times out of 10, she didn't actually send the money to their Cash App. It's somebody else's Cash App that they got her to send the money to, because they're not going to do it directly. They're not going to get the money directly from you. It's it's a middleman who collect their money. And but yeah, that they should be able to track this person down.
God don't like ugly. And I stay a blessed person. Yeah, life happens. It may not seem like right now, because I'm sick. I'm sick. I don't care how much I hustle, how much I make, how much I do. Baby, $5,000, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire, mamas. I'm not a millionaire. I don't want to take no $5,000 losses, okay? Like, at all. But I'm here now. So now I gotta call, do this, do that, fraud, this, try to get my money back. I don't even feel like I'm gonna get my shit back. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But I'm finna post another video with the pictures, the screenshots of the conversation, all the deets and the details. All the deets and the details. Because that's how you get caught up. Don't get caught up like me. Don't do it. Don't be bozo. Don't be bozo. Don't get caught up like me, because now I gotta shake back. I gotta go punch it in, shake back, go do some hair, go do this, go do that, go get my money back. Because this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. I'm pissed. I could hurt somebody. Swear to God. Like, what?
Yeah, shout out to her for actually being a little vulnerable. You know, most people won't come up here and tell this story after they got scammed because they think it'll make them look bad or look stupid or whatever. But scams are created every day. New ones, new scams are created every day. So if we don't share the scams, you know, other people will get got by the same scam, and you know, so I applaud her for coming on here and 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 sharing her story because it was one that is needed. I would have never thought of this. Like I said, I would have asked questions because things don't add up to me. But you know, eh, now I know if I'm in this situation, we got to meet face to face before I send you some money. You know, even if everything aligns perfectly and there's nothing for me to question. Okay, we got to meet face to face before I send you some money. Oh, we can't meet face to face? Okay. You know, and I understand some people will you know, live in one city or state and own properties in another state. Okay, that's cool. You want to FaceTime me? You video chat? You know, like I have to see your face. I we can't. I can't do this deal without it. You know, and you know, so yeah, be careful on these scams, man. If things not adding up, if things don't make sense, ask questions. You know, if they can't come up with sufficient answers, there's a reason for that. Remember that. All right, that's important. You know, don't let these red flags just fly off in the wind. You know, grab a hold of it and pay attention. All right. I appreciate you watching. All right. Can you help me grow this channel? I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. All right. This is Derrick J Unfiltered. I see you in the next one.